Hey, Cross Park, excited to talk to you today about our reopening plan. After much consideration, prayer, conversation, talking with other churches, other venues, and even an epidemiologist, we're excited to announce we're planning to meet together on a Sunday for worship on June 21st, 2.5 weeks from now. We have a number of considerations we want to share with you. Our goal, of course, is to get back together, but to do it as wisely and safely as possible. You know, we do not have our own building, so that changes our consideration versus some other churches. So we've been asking around at various kinds of venues, location partners, people that would be interested in letting us work with them and meet in their location. We have some people who are interested, but many people aren't even ready to have that conversation yet with us. Many public parks and so forth are not even having the conversation about renting space. And so we have some options, and we're excited about those options. They're still firming up in the final details, but we do believe we have some good choices. One of our considerations is that we don't want to have to change locations multiple times over the summer. Now, that may be unavoidable, but we want to try to get into a location that we think perhaps we could be in for the duration of the summer. If that doesn't happen, that's okay, but that is a consideration of ours. Another one is we really would rather not turn people away. We'd love for anyone who wants to be able to come to our service. There are several things that entails. One is simply a consideration of space. So in the email that you clicked on this video from, there is a survey. And the survey is a fairly quick, I think it's self-explanatory, but it's a survey that's trying to give us a really good feel of how many people will come to different events given certain circumstances or certain standards. We want you to think about those and give us as honest of an answer as you can so we can get a feel. If we have over 200 people that are definitely wanting to come to something right away, then probably that's going to be an outside event. If we have under 100 people that are really planning to come to something right away, then we have more options for indoor events. We do want to take seriously any number of things. As I spoke with the epidemiologist this week, clearly in an indoor setting, we're going to need to strongly encourage masks. In indoor and outdoor settings, we're going to want to be very cognizant of social distancing. Now, that's going to be challenging for a church like ours that has so many children. Most churches are not instituting child care right now this summer in COVID-19, and that is going to be the case for us as well, at least at the beginning. So with no child care, we're going to have to give you some clear expectations of what we mean, what we expect with your kids. That may mean that some parents with smaller kids who aren't ready to wear masks or socially distance, that you may have to make a difficult choice, and parents may have to switch off who comes and who brings which kids on a given week. We'll talk very clearly as we head into June 21st about what option we've chosen, and how exactly all those things work out. The goals there, again, are we want to get people together to worship, and we want to do that in a way that allows as many of our people, even those who legitimately are more vulnerable or have more concerns about either getting or spreading the virus, we'd love to create an environment where as many of our people as possible can join us for worship. And so as we talk about masks and social distancing and having your kids nearby or smaller kids not coming, we do that to love one another, not because we're scared, not because we just want to be conservative, but because we want to love one another and truly care for the variety of people that are going to be in our midst. So we're excited to get together. We are going to plan to continue to offer our digital services for a while. And the next 2 weeks particularly, I encourage you, if you're ready, get together with some other Cross Park people. Grab a small group of Cross Park people as you're comfortable and safely able to meet and participate together in one of our worship services. Longer term, we will either continue to provide the same kind of digital services for those who can't or aren't ready to come to our physical gatherings, or we may live stream those gatherings. We don't know yet, but we will be providing digital options for the foreseeable future. We want to get back together. We're excited about getting back together, but we want to be wise. We want to do it in the best way possible. We know some of you will come to anything we do. You're just raring to go. Fantastic. I'm excited for that. And we know some of you have legitimate reasons to take it very slowly, and you will not be coming to anything we do for quite a while. That's fine. Those are all fine. People are going to be all across the spectrum. We're not going to try to please everyone. We know that it's not possible, but also sometimes it can be sinful to try to please everyone. We want to do what's wise and what's best. So please pray for us. Pray that we'll make wise decisions, that we'll pick the right venue, and that perhaps it will be the right place for us for the remainder of the summer. If not, we'll explain very clearly to you why we're doing what we're doing as we get closer to June 21st. Also, please pray for one another. I mentioned Sunday that my concern is for unity, that it's very easy. People are living under lots of stress and uncertainty right now. It's very easy for that to spill over into unfair judgment and disunity. So this Sunday, my sermon is going to be on unity. Why is unity so important to Jesus? And what does it look like for us to be truly unified? So pray for unity. And finally, pray for Cross Park that we will continue to pursue our mission of Him we proclaim, that even in this pandemic, we will have great opportunities individually, but even as we gather together to proclaim the good news of Jesus to South Charlotte and the world so that people will thrive in the gospel. So fill out that survey. Be looking for more information in the next 2.5 weeks as we get closer to our meeting date, and we really look forward to being together soon. Thanks, Cross Park. See you very soon.